shot. There's another video. You already know we at the fucking casino, man. Just delete this stuff, man. Got some things that made some breakthroughs. Making progress. I feel like oh, I went back and I corrected everything. Everything is perfect now. All the data inputted should be either perfect, bro, or damn near perfect. Punch this guy. Give me 1 second. This guy's talking too goddamn loud. Too goddamn loud. Shut the fuck up, man. Fucking money. And I would knock out another one of you guys. I don't want the feds. Actually, I do want the feds on me. What am I talking about? I need to fuck you guys. You know what? I'm just gonna fuck the women up. Nothing personal though. Just business. This is knock the shit out of this. Oh. Gut punched her. Those are brutal. Try to hit as many niggas as possible. They don't gotta die off rib. Okay. Hold on, let me get the other guys real quick. A couple of them we need to. I just need to hit them. They're gonna run at first. That's all good. Fuck it. We'll just take these three. Okay, he got money. Yeah, they always got money. They all got money over here. Fuck this nigga up. You're not even gonna expect it, Mr. Ball. Wanna know why they running? The me, nigga. Stay down. Thanks for the money. Knock this nigga out. Who'll follow me if I hit him? I gotta hit these niggas. Gotta hit this nigga. Who'll follow me? Okay, your turn. This nigga got haymakers for real. Go ahead and already get to already dead. Not really though. Alright. So now it's time to explain. Now that we're pretty much invincible to the feds. It's time to explain what's happening. So I think I found the method to get 75% of the races correct. I think. I don't wanna jump the gun. But out of all the research I've done, I think there's one method that might well, actually, okay, we're still not done. The research is still not complete. Let me start with that. The research is still not 100% complete yet because there are still some methods I have not tested out. Come back up here. No way I lost that damn easy. I hate how that nigga called me and starts off with the first name being "Hey buddy." I can't stand that, bruh. Is that fucking lead? Easy to lose. I just went around the fucking corner. There's no way I lost him that quick. Anyway, okay, so yeah, we haven't tested out all the fucking methods to find out which, you know, we haven't tested out all the methods. I'll just shoot them all. It's much faster that way. It's a person, just business. Alright, Now I just go collect the money from the remains. Some of them will despawn, won't they? I'm just doing this for the money, alright, y'all? Just... yeah. I'm testing out all the methods, but out of the last two that I've been testing out, 75% of them were right. And to make things even better, to make it a little bit more sweeter, to add that last cherry on top. So, some of the ones that I've got right, had odds that were greater than the smallest odds, right? So on my spreadsheet, I can look and I can look at each column and see how many times that same phrase, quote unquote, has come up. And the only thing out of that is logical is the odds. Okay, evens has won the most, followed by 2 and 1, followed by 3 and 1, and so forth. 4 and 1, 5 and 1. Actually, I think let me see. Out of all the races I've done, 4 and 1, so it makes sense. But the only way to differentiate between those odds, the odds, right? Because sometimes a 7 and 1 will be a 2 to 1, or even an evens when the odds are slim. So that must mean there's some variation. Now, why does it vary? Why is it that sometimes evens wins when in other times 7 and 1s win? Well, that either has to do with how many times I've raced that horse, or how many times that horse has won in that specific spot. Now, I'm not sure if any of that is making any sense to you, but there's ways that can make the winner vary, that can change the winner. We already know that that evens is the best odd to choose because, according to my spreadsheet, evens has won the most, which makes sense. That's the lowest. That's the easiest odd to win. But you don't get much money for that. And there's some times where there's an even in the race, but it'll still get beat by a 7 to 1. The only way the computer would know to make that horse win is if evens hasn't won as much as the 7 to 1 in that spot. So if I was to give you an example, here's the example I can probably think about from the top of my head. And I'm not sure if this is accurate. We'll go to the casino, we'll test it out. I'll explain it to you guys. Okay. But anyway, so let's say I got an evens at the one horse, and I got a 7 to 1 at the 2 horse. Okay. So, according to the spreadsheet, if I'm just going off of which odds is more likely to win, it will be evens because evens has won the most in my spreadsheet. However, as I've said before, it's not only based off of evens or the odds. It's not only based off the odds, because the bigger odds can win over smaller odds. So it's not only based on that. Same thing with the horse placement. I've also done some more experiments, and I've also found that odds in the placement doesn't matter either. Okay, I've had races where a certain odds has won, and it was in the same place, but it's wrong. Now, out of that 75, I think 4 out of 5 races were correct. Let me check. Placement. That's just the odds. So let's say So remember how I said 7-1 was in the two horse? Okay, if I go back into my spreadsheet and I look and I say, okay, which one was 7-1 also in the two horse? Give me a number, and then I'll write that number down. Give me a number, but I have to like count it up. So 4 out of 5 of those races were correct. Now so far, 3 out of 3 races that I've done for this next experiment have been correct, and that is where placement matches the odds, and the odds and the placement matches the name. Okay. Now we both know that at this point we know that the odds are attached to the name. Cool, got that. But sometimes a 7-1 will win in the 2 horse in the 2 spot, but it won't be the same name. Or sometimes the name and the horse odds will be correct, but the horse places, the placement is that the horse number is incorrect. But if all 3 match, the horse placement, it has to be the horse placement, what else? The name and the odds, they all have to match. So far, 3 out of 3 races have been correct. Okay? I'm gonna do another example if I die. Shit. Just have some fun now. I can explain this. I ain't gonna lie, man, I fucking screwed up. Oh my god, it was stuck behind me. Ooh, push me into it. Shit. Okay, now I think alright, whatever. A bunch of them were blown the fuck up though. That's fine. I think everybody's in my server. Yeah. What you, bro? If you spend like 5, if you spend like an hour in the casino, bro, everybody will leave your server.
It's your dear friend.
Scientific, smoked out, and stupid. With Dr. No, the chemical bro.
Hi, I'm Dr. No, and I'm
this
the
point,
chemical
man,
bro. And we are life coaches.
I'm ready to just find
scientists and DJs.
not
My
even
partner, the
100%
chemical bro,
solution.
we will change your life.
Maybe
But let's
we
get
can
into this
possibly
next track while you get a special touch with yourself. Touch yourself, man. Ooh, this is science.
But if I can figure,
Now that's the shit I don't like.
I think that's worth something. Especially if it's like 75% in over. Yeah, this is my favorite song.
Big money.
Hey, this is King Gabrielle, and you're listening to The Lab with Dr. No and the Chemical Bro.
I'm gonna fuck some of these niggas up real quick though. Get it. I think I tried to gut punch him with the wall. I hit the wall instead. Stay down. Stay down. Fucking money. They all got money. We got some in the corner too. You can body them though. Should have helped your friend out, dumbass. Let's just run back to the. Take these niggas' money. I just need to sock this nigga in his jaw. The fuck? I just injured some fucking storage. I don't know where the fuck I just went into. I don't even know I can go in this area. Fuck, where the fuck am I? Where the hell am I?
I'm falling down and I can't stay.
I got different yeah. My God, this thing lighting up. Look at this thing. Oh my God! Oh my God! Hey! Hit it, this hoe. Hey! Oh, this is it. This is the one. Hey! Oh my God! That might be the one too. I saw that one nigga in the corner dance like this. This is crazy. Alright, anyway, let's get back to business.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. They're with me.
For coming, welcome! Miguel,
What do you want? Tequila, champagne, water, gun, and just help yourself. Okay, the minimum spend here is insane. The cool It's really making me the real estate. This is my lovely mother. That's Jackie.
Hi, sweetie. I'm Jackie. Real estate.
Beautiful pieces, Kaylee. She's got more followers than the Pope.
What's up? They were at ULSA.
Oh, fuck that.
You remember that shit show with the TV? Wow. Are you okay, honey? I'm good.
So, I don't know how well you know my father, but he's old school. I'm fucking years guy. Diversify the brand, right? Merch? The full 360 24/7. I got big fucking plans. Right, Mom?
Right, sweetie.
Atraso 2.0, bro. But I've also got a big fucking problem right now.
Oh shit.
This guy, one Strickler. They call him El Rubio, the blonde Colombian, one of our main suppliers. But somehow, this fucker's managed to get hold of like decades worth of intel on my family. I mean, every business cuts corners, right? But you take some of that shit out of context and the optics can look bad. Anyway, he's threatening to leak it all to the DEA if we don't renegotiate our prices. Basically, he's trying to play me for a fucking fool. Mom, just chill.
I know what I'll do if anything happens to him.
Come, baby. Six-figure check, everyone. Let's make it happen.
Hell no.
So, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna let that piece of shit bring down my family legally in front of my father. I need to get my hands on those files by any means necessary. So, I'm just gonna lay it all out. Strickler's got this private island operating close to Colombia. A bunch of coke, and he's down there has got himself some big compound. Lots of guards, high-tech security, the whole works. I need someone to rob it. Something you think you could do? We're talking a very big payday here. Good, yes, excellent. I hear you've got quite the resume. Team on us. Hang on 1 second. David!
Can't get him out of the bloody box. Twatted off his shot. Double drop like a trooper.
Okay, I understand a word of that.
Dave, come here a second.
Janda! When are we gonna see you throw some shade?
What the fuck is happening?
Right now, mate. Oh, proper mullered.
This is the one I was telling you about?
Yeah, nice one. You alright?
We're talking about the island?
Oh yeah? Yeah, I've been over there like 4 times now. Massive vibes, a proper
Yeah, the
mashup.
thing about El Rubio is he likes a certain lifestyle.
Oh yeah, the blonde man loves to go large. No expense spared. The hottest girls, the biggest names. I'm his go-to. Dave the Rave, the Dream Maker. He loves me. Fucking nutter. I mean, I've seen it 3 days in, gurning like a trout. AK in the other, chasing some fucking super.
Okay, let's circle back, talk outlay, logistics. First and fucking foremost, you're obviously going to need a submarine. That's right, bear with me, I know I think fucking fast. We are going deep on this one, literally, the silent fucking menace. So, there's this old Russian sub for sale, just been upgraded to the latest specs, 6G, state-of-the-art shit, operated by this guy called Pavel, who's been doing a few drops for us recently, who knows all about the job. He'll be running tech for you guys on the sub. We need to go full counter-espionage on this motherfucker. Do you feel me? Okay, good, yes, make this happen. You will be very, very well looked after, my friend.
Such a boy.
Mom, take it easy, fucking hydrate.
I'm wet.
Alright, cool. I just unlocked the new contact. Whatever. Probably will not be calling that man. I cannot buy the submarine. Oh. I went in here by accident. Get the fuck out. He even went off the fucking floor. Still dancing in that bitch. I'm sitting that help. I can. Who's here? Fuck. Who the fuck is that? The weekend? Fuck that. Probably a double combo. Knock the one bitch into the other bitch. No fall down. Something good. I did. But this nigga is glitching. Stay down. You'll never catch me. Okay, can I punch this guy before y'all like start busting shots and shit? Thanks. 26 bucks I wouldn't have had without y'all's help. Oh, time to go inside here. Real. I don't see him. No, you don't. Alright, let's get down to business. Stop giving me chips. No, I'm gonna need that 10,000. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that to demonstrate. Alright. I have 300k. But still, the more the merrier. Alright. So you see at the first horse, you got Scrawny Nag. So what I'll do is I'll search for 30 and 1. Got 3 matches. Now, here, Scrawny Nag's in the first horse. Let's see if 30 and 1, Scrawny and Nag. Nope. 0. Scrawny Nag has won 0 times in the first horse. Now we go to horse 2. How many times has Scrawny Nag? We can see how many times somebody has won by going on my computer, going to the spreadsheet, go to names, you click on something called column stats, and it'll tell you. And you can use the slider to go look at all the shit you wrote down. Now I didn't know this at first, but this makes it much more easier to do calculations like this. Before I was just doing it all by hand. I would type in the name on my phone and I would just search it. But now, I don't have to do that. So let's see how many times Miss Triggered has won. They haven't. So that means because they haven't won any races, and I know that because I've checked. I'm checking right now on my PC. We put a 0, which means nothing. I'm like, yeah, it means nothing. Now, there have been times where the big odds, like anything, like really anything above 20, have won. And that's like their first time winning ever. So sometimes the zeros, if they're high enough, might win. I will say that. At least that's my suspicion. Because, like, for Weasel Smeasels, he's only won once, right? But, I mean, like, by this point, I've done enough races to where if you haven't won by now, you're probably never going to win. At least that's the theory. Okay, so Mud Dragon has won 3 times, so now we have to go to all the times Mud Dragon has won. We gotta see if they won in the 3rd spot. If they have, we'll put it down. How many times they won. Nope. Nope. So we're gonna put a 0. They've never won in the third spot, which probably means they're not gonna win on this one, right? That's just how common sense works. That's the logic behind what I'm doing right now. Has Ghost Tank won? Because it's like, look, if you haven't won when you were in that spot before, what makes you think you're gonna win now? You know? That's the theory behind it. 0. Horse 5. Now when they all match, when they all fucking match, that means that this race, it can go any way. It can go either way. But regardless, once somebody wins, then the next time we run into a situation like this, we'll know that they won in that spot. How many times has Letters won? Or Letters Out has won? Okay, 3 times. So let's search for Letters Out. See how many times they won there. And we gotta see if they won in the 5th spot. Zero. Have you talked to this Friendly Fire one? Friendly Fire has never won. Cool. So that means you can just go ahead and put a 0 here. So they're all 0. All 6 of these niggas are 0. Which means that whoever wins here will be their first time winning in this spot. So when it does that, we just gotta go off of, I guess we'll go off of the last thing I did. This method got me, it didn't get me anything, but according to this method, 4 out of 5 races win. So placement matches the odds. So let's see what placement matches the odds. I could do it that way. I could, you know what? Yeah, let's just do placement matches the odds. So, and we'll do it for, I really don't want to do it for all of them, but I guess we have to since all of them are the same fucking thing. Which low-key is harder to do. Placement matches the odds. Okay. So let's go to all the 31s. Do it like this. Same method before. We'll go to 31. Has won 0 races in 1 spot. Horse 2. 19 and 1. Out of what? And it has won in the 2nd spot. 1. 5 and 1. Let's see where 5 and 1 has won in horse 3. 5 and 1. I wonder how much that submarine is. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got 3. So it's won 3 times. So a horse with a 5 and 1 odds has won in the 3rd spot 3 times. Alright, I'm going to Ghost Tank. 10 and 1, 10 and 1. So that's 1. It's won in the 4th spot once. Horse 5. 3 and 1. 4. 5. 6. 7. Yeah, once you get, it's only been 7. Once you get the small odds out the way, all the other odds are pretty easy. 6. 1, 2. No wonder 2 times. So based off of this, lead is out should win, which also makes sense because it's the smallest odds. We are gonna write these names down before I do the race. I've been doing that lately. I just do the race, but I don't write the odds down. So I have to. Luckily, I've done these races so many times where I actually know who's who based off the color of their outfit, which is kind of bad, I think. Alright, let's see who wins. Now, statistics would show that lead is out would win because the 3-to-1 odd has won in that spot the most. So, and also the 3-to-1 has won more in general. So, that's something else working towards it. Working helps it. Yep. Yeah. So now we know. So next time we get a lineup like this, lead is out would win. But again, the chances of us getting one like this would be slim. But crazy enough, out of all 6 of these horses, none of these names have raced in this spot before. So, it's kind of crazy. We're not going to do anything for this one. We're just going to place a bet. So, like this one, we'll write down the names. Okay. Let's see. We shall see. First one is that Divorce Doctor, so we'll look this one up. 7-to-1 has one of the first horse. 1, 2. Wait. Oh shit! Oh shit! Banger! 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 Well, that's a race I need to write down. Can't though. Shit, after that one, since these are only 5 minutes at a time, we can just go with the big bets. And we'll only do it with the racers that we know can win. And then for the single events, we'll use data. We'll use data for the single events. That way I have more of a chance to win based off of using data. Based off of using data, I have more of a chance to win. David needs to be the burst doctor. Zero. Horse 2. 17 Wilk. I know we don't have any 17s in one, but I'll check. I'll double check just to do it. 0. Horse 3. What are you? Yellow Sunshine. Okay. Let's see how many times yellows. Yeah, let's see how many times yellows. Show me 2 times. Search it up. He's winning the 3rd spot. Nope. Nope. That means it's 0. 4. Didn't meet the criteria. Tax the poor 13 and 1. 13 1. Has to win in the 4th spot. We got 1. We got 2. Only Tax the Poor has 1, and it's only 1 in the 4th spot, and that's the only 13 in 1 win. I would like to point this out, y'all. The only one that can top it, I believe, is the 5th horse, because it's a 2-1, and it's Mr. Worthwhile. So, let's see. 2-1. Actually, let's go horse 5, because I think more 2-1s. Let me see. 2-1, 45, horse 5. Wow. So 2-1 horse has won the same amount as the 5th horse has won. Actually, I just searched up Mr. But Mr. Worthwhile himself has only won 8 of those. Still pretty good. Give it a search up Worthwhile. And it has to win in the 5th spot. That's 1. I think it's only won once. Horse 6. What's horse 6? 16 win. No, we do have a couple 16 wins. No, 0. So this would support that Tax the Poor is gonna win, and Tax the Poor doesn't win that often. So if I'm actually right about this, y'all gotta hit the subscribe button for all that hard work I'm gonna put in. Let's see. Statistics would show Tax the Poor has a better chance of winning. Let's see. Let's see if my hard work is paid off. If it hasn't, it's okay. We got more methods. Plus, I mean, like that's what one race out of countless I could do. We might have something brewing right here. Like we might not be too far away from the truth. Maybe it's because we just haven't done enough races yet. Maybe that's what it was.
The winner is the 2.
Who? Okay.
Third place for the 3-horse. 5 minutes till post time.
It's been a while since I've got a big win my damn self. Alright, anyway. So you can say that theory was disproven. But I still think that's a good basis to go off of. You should base your bets off of that because statistics would show would be in your favor. I'm just saying. And with that, we have other methods in which to try to pinpoint who's going to win. My internet is bugging right now, guys. Internet's not doing so good. Not too sure why.
Sorry, kids, but I've got to run off. Enjoy it. It's a classic.
Can I go inside the fridge? Yeah. Answer my question. Alright. Let me leave. I'm finna go to the airport and see if I can. Not airport, but I'm finna go to the, I'm gonna go to Forge and then Kudo. Then Kudo. See if I can steal a jet. But the best way to get inside the base is to steal a plane. Not too big. Well, actually, a helicopter is actually the best. Because the plane, you still gotta land it and shit. I'm not trying to do all that shit. Shut up. So the next method we're gonna try is we're gonna do winners. We're gonna do placement. The placement of the winners have to be correct. I don't know.
Shit!
Actually, what the fuck? Like, threw me at.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Let me think of the next method we're gonna try. Fuck the helicopter's at. That's a parachute my way in. That way. Go back. So there's no helicopter. If there's none, I'll just let it play. I'll just destroy it or some shit. No, man, I don't know. I'm just still playing. This one. We're up and off. Go where? Just feeling. See that? Black smoke coming from my engines. Right engine. That engine failure on engine 1. Down, we got 2 engines. Engine 2 is down. Shutting down. Engine 1 is a complete fail. It's completely failing right now. It's completely failing. What the fuck is that? Shit. I think engine 1 is done. That's how I jumped on anyway. Pick it up, 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 pick it up.
You have entered for Zenku.
Shit. God damn it. My fucking engine started going out. I didn't really know where the fuck I was even at. Calling the police. Who? So please get her to leave the game. I punched him into the car. You gonna fight now? Big nigga too.
Stupid dick!
Citizens report an assault on a civilian on Palacio Boulevard in Palacio Bay.
Tell her try your best just to make it quick. Pour my 10 to the 6.
There's a lot of people in this game. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people in this game. No matter. It's not like I'll be messing with them. Alright. So this car. Yes. To be fair, she jumped into it. I would be bumping that if I wasn't streaming right now. Yeah, once it gets to like 2 o'clock, man, the server's being dead. This car is faster going backwards than some of these cars are going forward. Good that I hit those guys. Punch this guy. Punch this guy too. I got his one. Oh my god, that nigga. Yeah, that nigga's gone. Into the tree with it. Awesome. Punch your fist through the tree. This nigga's a fucking superhero. What the fuck? Dealt with. Where you going, Mr. Valet? Gotta service my car, dumbass.
Yeah, sure, fine.
Okay. Nah, you'll never catch me. Every time I do that, I get a couple $100 that I lose. I'm paying my mechanic and shit.
Luxury valet and concierge services are available to VIP members. Indulge. You deserve it.
Gotta know where we're going with this. Yep. Okay. So for this one,
Don't be reckless.
basically everything gotta match up. Not everything. I'll show you what I mean. So, we'll do like we did it before. We'll do horse. I'm gonna write this down. So we'll do. This will be placement. Placement. Odds. And names of winners. And placement of, should I do odds or names? Let's do odds. So this is basically what I just did, but we're also adding in if the odds are correct for the race. And so basically, what should I do? Should I do the odds are correct for the race? And placement. Let's do names. So that's super specific. So horse one is constant brag. So now we're gonna look for all the ones where constant brag wins. Before I did it separately, but now I'll do it with it. But it has to be horse one though, right? So constant brag has to be horse one, basically. So I look here, and I'll go to constant brag. Let me check the other race. We can be doing some races while we're already put a bit on it. Damn, just click on that. Okay. We'll do constant brag. Constant brag was in the one horse 9 times. Now we gotta find those 9. I could look in the winners, but I feel like the winners would be harder to do. Shit, this one has all 4. So we'll put a 1. Because it has all 4. Everything's correct. The placement, the placement, the fucking who won, the odds. See, I'm confused now. What does that have to do with anything, though? What is that? What is constant bragging in one horse mean? That's the question. So we won't write it. We won't write down a number unless everything matches. And whichever one has the most matching, whichever, I guess, name or whatever you want to say has the most shit matching, it's probably going to be that race. That's probably okay. So far we got it 1.
Welcome back.
Got 2. Three. Got 3. Okay, it's probably easier just to do winners. To search it up based off the winners. So, like, for instance, horse 2, pedestrian. Well, I know I have 0 pedestrian wins. Search it up. I can search the odds. 25. No, 25 odds. 0. Horse 3. What is that? Questionable dignity. 12 and 1. It needs to be in horse 3. In fact, I can search it up and see if questionable dignities ever won. Oh. It's won twice. Okay. It's won in the 3rd spot. just done it, y'all. At this point, it doesn't matter. Yeah, 0. At this point, it doesn't matter when, or it doesn't matter how many times questionable dignity has been in the. It doesn't matter how many times questionable dignity has been in the third horse. It matters how many times it's won and it's been in the third horse. So lower speed. Let's see. How many times has it been in the fourth horse? He's been here 4 times. How many times has it won? 8 times. So. Wait a minute. This is the same thing as doing it the way I did it before. Because if it's 1, if the name is 1 and it's in the first horse, fourth horse, then that means for that race it's going to be the fourth horse. So there is no difference. There is no real difference. So I got to think about another another method. Holy shit. No shot. Fucking scissor hit.
The 5 wins. The 5 wins. The runner-up is the 2.
God damn. How to do this. You can add how many races it has right. How many racers it has right. Okay, so let's go back. First, Yeah, we'll just use that as an added bonus. All right. So if it had more racers in the right spot, so for horse 2 and horse 3, there are no races where questionable dignity and pedestrian have won. But let's say there's some races where questionable dignity was in the third spot. We'll add that into the final thing. So right now we're doing the same thing we did last time. We're just going off of the odds in the horse, basically, or the name, the odds in the horse, and then we'll add in more like shit that made the race correct. Right. So I'm not sure if that made sense to you guys, but that's what we're gonna do. Horse 4. I'm trying to deliver speed with me. Speed. No speed was. Your speed was here. Times. It was in the. It's about like 4 times. One. Okay, we got 1 for that. Fifth horse. Got 0 for that, and then horse 6 should be 0. And then we go to place. No, we go to races. I'll put R for this. R. Two, 3 races where. Actually, what I'll do is. So pedestrian, we'll look for pedestrian in the 2 spot. Yeah, this one. Pedestrian in the 2 spot. How many of those do we have? We got 1. Yeah, it's right there. That's 1. Wait. Oh, key. We gotta go to that thing. You can't just write it down. Actually, I can really just do this. I like the big numbers because I erased as much as the small numbers. Oh, this is the first time pedestrians in this race. Okay, we'll go questionable dignity. 3rd spot. Questionable dignity has been here 3 times. Damn, still got it right. Okay. Nope. 0 for questionable dignity. Oh. So, top speed been in the fourth spot. 4 times. Smooth. That's it. So I got Weasels, Smeasels. One time the Weasels, Smeasels been in the 5th spot. Under 4 times. It's really 3. Zero times. The Death Fan being in the 6th spot. It's also been in 4 times, maybe 3. Zero. Right, so there hasn't been no races where Constant Bragg has been in the 1 and any of these has been in the other ones. In the other slots. And this is just going off the names, by the way. We're going off the names. We're not going off the odds. The odds are something else. That's basically with all the names. We're doing names. But let's say that we were looking at pedestrian within a race where Constant Bragg was in the 1 spot. Okay. Then we add a point. We just add a point. Right? And same thing for, so let's say questionable dignity and pedestrian both are in a race and Constant Bragg was there. Okay, we'll add to that. We'll add to the score. Quote unquote score, by the way. Pedestrian. So, pedestrian. Pedestrian has one here, but we're not looking for pedestrian. We're looking for classic ragweed in one spot. But then again, we know that there's none where constant brag has been in one spot. We know there's none where well, there could be a race where pedestrian was in the second spot. Questionable dignity was in the third spot. But constant brag wasn't. So we don't have to do the first horse because we know there's none where constant brag is there. We do have to do all the horses behind it. Or after pedestrian afterwards too. Can't win them all. There's only one. Which means there's zero. Think about where one is. That means there's zero races with pedestrians in the 2 spot. Okay. Go back. Do I do the betting for this? Sounds like I'm thinking I'm doing without it. There's only 3 customer breaks in the first place. Okay, I see. So I had to check those. So okay, so we apply the same method as before. And we check that race, those specific races, and we see, okay, if there's anything else that matches with this race here. We kind of like check off. And since there's no horses that's raced in the second slot, or that's, should I do race or 1? Just have to win. We should do WR for winners and racers. Horse 3. We'll go back and we'll double check for. I think we were just doing only winners. So I'll race the R. Just to show that we're doing winners. So they have to win a race in that slot. You don't just have to be in that slot. We'll do another one where they only have to be in that slot. So like Constant Bragg only has to be in race 1, but he doesn't have to win in race 1. And then we'll do one where it's like, okay, it has to win. Actually, we'll do one where it's both. But right now we're just doing the wins. The ones that win. So for horse 3, Questionable Big D has to win in the 3rd spot for me to be looking at it. So do I have any questions? So it has to be looked at. So. Okay, so there's that one horse 4 for lower speed. So now I gotta find that one. God. So stressful this is. Found it. Nothing else matches up. 0. 0. 0. This would indicate horse 1's gonna win. So this is wrong. This method does not work. Okay, so now we'll do placement, odds, names. That is the question. I'm trying to figure out what's on my mind. Give me a second, guys. Okay, I see. It was a question of should I do how many in addition to how many were in the right spot in addition to who's winning or who's winning the race. So like last race, lower speed won. So I was looking for all the races where, oh, okay, there's lower speed and there's pedestrians in the right spot and lower speeds in the right spot. Well, this time I'm just gonna look for I'm gonna see how many of that name is in the right spot for all of the races. And then I'll add that to whether or not everything else is right. So for example, for this race, let me write down the names. So Tenpenny, Doozy, Foozy, where's one? It's Tenpenny. Okay, so it's fine. It's fine. 10 and 1. He has to be in the first place. Okay, 0. How many times has Tenpenny been in the first place? Tenpenny has been in the first place. Three times. That last experiment I just did doesn't count. Cause that couldn't make sense to me. And some my own brain, but this one does. Plus I just don't like the way I wrote that one. Yeah, my headphones cooked. But it's been in the first force 3 times. What about Doozy Floozy? Doozy Floozy has been in Horse 2 3 times. How many times did Doozy Floozy won? Zero. How many times is Hippie Crack in the third spot? It's been there 4 times. How many times is it won? I can tell you right now, 0. Horse 5. How many times did the Lonely Stepbrother been there? It's been there 3 times. How many times has Lonely Stepbrother won? It's won 5. So now we just go to those 3 times where it's been in the 5th spot. We see if it won any of those. So real quick, let me go here. Now I go to those 5 times where it's been in the 5th spot, and we see if it won. That's 1, 2, 2 out of 2 winners. It's won 2 from out of the 3 races that it's been in. And that's how we'll do it. This isn't the same as how we did it earlier, because earlier we were just doing, okay, is the horse correct? Is the odds correct? Is the name correct? Which is really just the horse and the name. But now we're doing was the placement right? Or how many times did it race in that race? How many times did it win? And whichever one is bigger, we'll add the 2. Whichever one is bigger. Because last time wasn't doing how many times was it in that spot. Now we're doing how many times was it in that spot. I know this shit ain't making no sense for none of y'all, because it's barely making sense for my damn self, and I'm the one doing the shit. This is bad. How many times has Nancy Bless been there? Nancy Bless has been in the 6th spot 4 times. 1. 3. Out of those 3 times, was it? And if it wasn't, then we're just not gonna add it. It hasn't been there none. So that means horse 5 should win. That's the most consistent winner out of all of them. It's the only one that's consistently been in the 5th spot and has consistently won. Well, not and, but like if you add them together, then yeah. Cool, good. Checks out for this one. Perfect. Perfect. Add that to the log, if you will. Do it again. We just do it. We just keep spamming it until it fails, and then we'll see how many I can get until it fails. A lot of dull colors here. Dull ass colors. Do it again. Saltine Wolf's been there once. How many times is it? 1. 0. 2. Hippie Crack. How many times has Hippie Crack been there? Won't believe this. Hippie crack has never been in the 2 spot. Suspicious. It has never won. Suspicious. Very suspicious. How many times has Bleed Me Baby been in the 3rd spot? 3. It's won twice. It's won in the 3rd spot once. Where's 4? Lower speed. How many times has that been there? And 4 times. How many times is it? 1. So yeah, we definitely gotta look for one. Two. These measles, how many times is measles in the 5th spot? 4. And that sounds really close. Oops. Short foot. Number 6. Number 6 was what? Truck. Holy fuck, it's only been there once. And out of that one time, oh, there's 2. My bad, it's been there 4 times. 2. Three. Just won 3 out of those. We're gonna go with latest truck. Now before I do this, I gotta put the shit in. This truck should be winning this.
Package number 6. Can 5 get on a last?
I'm also going to predict second and third place.
Moving into the final
Second place should be horse 4.
and the 3 horses running
And third place could be between horse 3 and horse 5.
package number 4. Coming down to the finish. First place, Lit as truck. DWI.
This one could be a possibility too. Do it again. Oh shit. Alright. THC has been in the first spot. Three times. It's 1-0. Snatch Thermometer has been in the 2 spots. It's been there 6 times. It's 1. Actually, I already know how much is 1. It's won 17 times. Holy fuck. It's won 5 of those races. So really just placements.
And last of them all is the 3. Running third, it's the 5. In fourth, it's the 1. They're halfway home. Horse 2 is now second. That was amazing. The pacemaker is now the 5 horse. Coming to the wire.
Oh shit, Study Buddy won. Crazy. Study Buddy. I've never seen Study Buddy win before, actually. He's actually been there 5 times. Sorry, guys. He's been there 5 times. Out of 5 of those, it's won 4 times. Still, I don't know what the win rate is that. What the win, fuck, what the win rate on that is, but okay. Overall, only been there once. It's been I just know, but I don't have to check. You never know until you check. Who is horse for? Weed Gunner? Weed Gunner's been there 5 times. I'm turn this Weed Gunner on. 3 times. Zero. I gotta remember that I gotta subtract 1. So Camp Romer's really been here 0 times. Two times. Gotta keep remembering to subtract, which is 8. There's 5. Blue Dream has been in the 5th spot 4 times. Blue Dream is 1-6. Makes sense. Two out of those. Steady Buddy in the 6th spot. To this, those 2 had an 80% chance of winning. Or fucking snatch from meanwhile, Horse 5 only wins 50% of the time. Gunner. Weed Gunner. Wait. 4. Weed Gunner has never won in the 4th spot. Has he? Did I do this wrong? He never won in the 4th spot, but all of a sudden he wants to decide to win now in the 4th spot. Wrong. This method is wrong, 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 wrong. It's the wrong way to do it. Now we're going to do the same thing where the odds and the placement correlates together. I'm running out of methods, guys. Methods. Running out of methods, guys. Whoa, how the fuck is there this many niggas here? Guess the servers aren't dead that long. 3 in the morning. Same thing. Yo, my headphone is tweaking, guys, and so because my headphones are being annoying, like if it cuts out one more time, the audio, I'm gonna have to end it because I keep trying to fix it.